Hey guys, we're now going into our top 10 stealthy, sneaky, assassinator games of all time. If you disagree with what we've put in this list, you can check us out on Facebook, or you can visit our website and see all of the content we've done in the past, and there's also the WG cast on iTunes.
First up is Batman Arkham City. The Dark Knight returns, and this time he's got a lot more gadgets up his sleeve. The game uses stealth aspects to create a more tactical environment, so Batman can go unseen and deal justice.
Enjoy the loneliness.
I assume that you thought yourself untouchable.
Looks like Batman himself.
At number 9 we have Sniper Elite V2. Being a sniper, you're required to take down your enemies silently. Sniper Elite V2 offers many more tactical advantages to assassinate your targets. Next up we have Dishonored. This game offers a wide range of unique powers that all generate multiple ways to complete levels. From controlling a swarm of rats to teleporting, these are just some of the abilities that will help you stealthily overcome each obstacle. At number 7 we have Assassin's Creed 4 Black Flag. AC4 brings back the stealth gameplay from the previous games and polishes it to create a more fluid stealth experience, as you sneak between bushes and use your trusty blowpipe. Moving on, we have Hitman Absolution. Whether you're taking it to the streets or the underground sewers, you can always rely on the environment and disguises to get in, complete the mission, and get out without anyone knowing you're even there.
And you betrayed the agency.
At our number 5 position is Deus Ex Human Revolution, a game that encourages you to strategize and choose your approach in order to complete tasks. A stealthy approach requires utter concentration, as one mistake can cause a deadly firefight.
This chip, it turns you quite literally into a human proxy.
Get me the address, Pritchard. Because if we're lucky, whoever pulled our terrorist strings might still be there.
At number 4 is Thief. This game gets you to focus on stealth rather than combat. Sneaking and distracting becomes a more effective way to complete challenges, rather than resorting to violence.
Here we go. What are you hiding behind this?
Next up is The Last of Us. As you traverse through the post-apocalyptic world, the game forces you to sneak past enemies using your surroundings to your advantage. Take cover and craft useful devices in order to distract your target and go in for the kill. At number 2 was Metal Gear Solid 3 Snake Eater. This installment is by far the best of the Metal Gear Solid series. It holds up with its predecessors with amazing espionage action. Truly a great game to be remembered. And our number 1 stealth game is Splinter Cell Chaos Theory. With its refined and highly detailed stealth system, Chaos Theory delivers an engaging and well-crafted installment into the Splinter Cell series that requires you to think and plan before you act.
Lives of many. I commit acts of war to preserve the greater peace.
So a lot of games on that list you could actually play in either stealthy or just action-packed if you wanted to, like especially like Deus Ex Human Revolution. You could just go around with like rocket launchers and machine guns and stuff like that.
Dishonored was also like that. I mean, like, I enjoyed Dishonored. I enjoyed sort of being stealthy, but I know that I didn't really have to.
Yeah, it was kind of like if you go stealthy and screw up, you know, you always got the action stuff to fall back on.
Just
kind
like,
of stuff.
oh no, they found me, but it stabbed something.
Well, Assassin's Creed Black Flag, you're kind of on a giant ship out in the water. It's not exactly stealthy.
There is ship stealth in that game.
Come on.
It's ship stealth. You're hiding and you're like hiding behind trees and stuff.
I
It's
get that, but a stealthy
creative.
pirate ship. It just anyway, I reckon a different Assassin's Creed would have been better. But.
Yeah, alright. Right now though, we're going to go to my TGS interview on Battlefield Hardline. Hey guys, I'm at TGS 2014, right in front of the Battlefield booth, and just like E3, just like Gamescom, it's pretty big. Every time a new group of players come in to try the multiplayer, there's a big show with smoke and like loudspeakers and like people dressed up as the police trying to shoot people, stuff like that. I'm actually going to interview Ian Miller, who's the creative director, and talk about one of the new multiplayer modes called Hotwire. Let's check it out. So I'm here at TGS 2014 with Ian, the creative director for Battlefield Hardline. We've seen Battlefield Hardline at E3 and Gamescom, and we've been seeing it like kind of progress and seeing some new features. Can you tell us what you're showing here at TGS?
At TGS, we're showing for the first time our Hotwire mode on our downtown LA map, which is one of the places where it really, really shines. And I'm particularly excited because Hotwire mode is something that we've been working on a very long time, since the beginning, because it's such a compelling, obvious idea. Like, let's make awesome car chases. But it took very, very long to sort of crack to get it just right.
Yeah.
But now I think we've really got something, and I predict this will be one of the favorite modes in the game.
Yeah, so it's quite a unique mode. Can you say, can you tell us how a match of Hotwire will pan out?
Well, the key idea is that the 5 vehicles in the map are the flags.
Yeah.
And you, just like in a traditional sort of conquest type of setup, owning the flags bleeds tickets. But here, if you keep moving and you have more people, right, the tickets bleed more. But of course, the other people want to get that vehicle from you. So it lends to these amazing car chases. And in some cases, there are fast, vulnerable vehicles like motorcycles, or medium fast vehicles like cars, or fuel trucks, or all kinds of crazy stuff that you'll want to own. And there's a bunch of different tactical choices, like do we pile a bunch of guys in one car and try to defend it? Do you keep moving, try to outrun everybody? The topology of someplace like a downtown city has a lot of different possibilities. And Battlefield is known for, the sort of Battlefield moments, those crazy, those, oh my God, did you see that kind of things? And this game mode is a Battlefield moment factory. Like, stuff is happening constantly.
And the moments are actually, like, player, driven.
100%.
They're not scripted at all.
No, not at all.
Yeah.
All kind. I mean, we have crazy scripted stuff and revolutions and stuff that happen too, but the real juice, the real awesome stuff are in the unpredictable, amazing things that happen when people get in there.
So can you go into a bit more about the inception of this mode? Was it something that you thought about, like, hey, it would be cool if, focused all on, like, the vehicle kind of stuff, or was it just... How did you get the idea for the game mode, and was it as easy as you thought to, like, kind of, make it up and make it
Well, the
work?
idea was sort of right there from the beginning. It's one of the core cops and criminals fantasies about sort of boosting cars and car chases and cop versus criminal, and the whole deal is right there with our environments and the amazing vehicle technology that's available in Battlefield. I got to be honest, it was even harder than we thought it was going to be. To get all this right took a very long time, and we had various permutations. We knew we wanted car chases, but it was maybe do you try to get them and bring them back to some home base or whatever? And when the light bulb really went off is when we made the cars themselves the flag. Yeah. And then it was really about tuning it and getting it right and getting the experience to be great. And how much, once a team has a vehicle, what are all the awesome counter strategies that could work? Do you want to lay a trap for that vehicle? Do you want to get your own vehicle and chase it down? There's all sorts of different possibilities. We play the game for a couple hours every day, and we're using every day to make it bigger and better than it was before. So it's been quite a long journey, but I'm really proud of, and it's still fun to play, even today.
So this is your first time in Japan. How do you think the Japanese audiences will take a game like Battlefield? Like, generally, well, I don't want to say generally, but they are more skewed towards, different games than we are. But looking at the booth, you had all the lights flashing, you have that kind of the sirens going on, and, like, they all look really into it.
I think so. I hope so. Actually, Battlefield has had a really strong presence historically in Japan. And more you see games really becoming global, especially with something like Battlefield, which is online so much. People are playing in servers all across the world and enjoying different sorts of game types. We at Visceral have always had a real strong console tradition, as has Japan. We're showing it today on the PlayStation 4, running like a dream, and we've been pretty excited about that. So I'm hoping for big things in Japan.
Nice. So just lastly, can you tell us when and where we can get Battlefield Hardline?
Well, you can get it through Origin or at any of your favorite retail establishments, and it's going to be early next year.
All right, thank you very much.